Hi, I'm here and I'm in the clear. Okay, one, not that anybody was worried about me, but I will not be affected by that EBT thing. I said my income increased by 75%. So, in case anybody was wondering and thinking that's when she's going to get got, that's not when. I'm here to read you an article, but I might not have the article. I have a tendency, if you've been here, okay, then you know that I have a tendency to not be ready when I turn on the camera. um, but while we're looking for the article, which hopefully I can find, I actually don't there's history. Let me see. No tabs from other. Oh, I might have to come back. Um, let's talk about this really quick. I want to talk about this, okay? Especially for those who are struggling with their weight or anything like that. Um, my weight loss has been an interesting journey, okay? Um, and I'm like 4 pounds off of where I was when I first moved here. I've talked in the past about my troubles with food. Like I have a very poor relationship with food still, okay? Because remember, I got a lot to work on. You can only work on so much at a time, and the food has definitely been a thing. Now, quitting smoking does help me to eat more, but it's still not really improved a lot. We actually just talked about this in therapy today because um having hit 175, that was actually a goal because I have plans to, like beef up on the workouts and stuff like that. Max out on it if I ever get there. It seems like every single day, um, I'll be like, yeah, today I'm gonna work out. Oh no, I gotta go out like immediately. And when I get home, I'm just completely, drained from the day. But when I was in therapy today, I was talking about like being comfortable with being big because there have been so many instances in my life. The first person to ever tell me I was getting overweight was my dad, and it wasn't in like an appropriate way. So I've always struggled with this eating and all that stuff. And the last couple of years of being overweight has really been very liberating. um it's been very liberating. It was actually healing to be big. Even though it was unhealthy, it was healing because it was like nobody was telling me like you're too fat. You need to lose weight. You need to let nobody was telling me that. I mean, maybe subliminally somebody on the internet was trying to tell me that, but it didn't hit. If they were, it didn't hit, right? Um so that was actually really healing for me to be heavy. It was the largest I'd ever been in my life not pregnant. Um, when I was pregnant with Aaron, I hit 230, and the highest I've ever been not pregnant was 230. I was 230 in February, right? So, just feeling the feels and not allowing myself to like get too pressured into, oh, you gotta lose weight. You're not who you usually, um, you're not who, you're not keeping up appearances or whatever it is. By the way, great show that used to be on PBS, Keeping Up Appearances. Remember that show? Miss Bouquet, but it was actually Miss Bucket. But anyway, it has been very liberating to have experienced being overweight, not having anybody breathing down my neck about it, and then coming back down to my normal weight, which is still not my normal weight, but I really haven't been less than 160 since I got pregnant with Natanya. So I will say it's my normal weight because she's about to be 12. So that's 13 years. This is my normal weight. But with all that said, there's something very cool about reappearing, right? Like all these months seeing my face with the extra weight on it and like, not seeing my dimple all the time and like, "Hi, it's you. I haven't seen you in forever. Look at your little face. Look at you." There's something very fun about that, watching myself reappear. "I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?" You know? That feeling is really good. Um, like I said, I don't really I haven't really YTZ, sorry to hear about that. Um, well wishes. So, seeing myself reappear, reemerge, my pretty little self, I'm really having fun with that. And for some reason, I'm hotter. Like, it's that maturity. The last time I was this small was 5 years ago. And, I've aged very minimally. But, seeing some of the features on me that are like now mature and like pushing 40, I'm looking real good. I'm loving it. So I was going to read you an article, but I'm actually gonna have to come back now because apparently my laptop and my phone are not linked, and I don't know how to make them link. So without that, I can't really do anything for you. I don't know why that is. Why is that? I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. The last time I opened this up, it told me that I had some weird activity with my IP address or something, and I had to do a CAPTCHA on Google search. That was weird. So, whatever that is. I've mentioned the things about my phone that are weird, but something about my laptop that's weird. I get a lot of emails about somebody trying to get into my Microsoft. Your one-time code. It'd be like 3 in the morning. I was asleep. Who needed the one-time code? So maybe that's something weird. I'll have to come back. Sorry.